love anime. I just been thinking lately. I'm like, damn. I used to compare like one of the relationships I was in that it became a it became like a I guess I had two boyfriends, but one of them I told him he couldn't be my boyfriend, but he insisted on being my boyfriend. So it was a whole little ball game. But I used to think that the main guy I was dating was the Goku in my life. And I used to feel that the other guy, he was the beeruz in my life. And I say that because when me and the other guy started hanging out and like talking in that matter, when I say everything bad just started happening, I'm like, and then he kind of looked like a cat. And then he gave me a black cat. Like we were cat people, but he also had like that attitude of like destruction and protection and yeah. So it was really just it was like beautiful. It was something that I really thought I needed in my life. So, but yeah, his personality was like Beerus, and I used to always think like, dang, so who am I? Because I thought I was a Chi Chi, or then I thought I was Bulma, and I'm like, no, I'm neither one of these. Then I was like, maybe I'm Android 18. But no, I discovered that I am the Goku. Like, oh, excuse me. I was, like, it was just wild. Like, that man wrecked my car. My car got wrecked. Well, we got pulled over by the laws about 4 times. Never got arrested, but it was just like he would be speeding, and I just always felt so safe that I didn't even give a fuck. Cause usually when people drive fast, I'm like, bro, chill out, like slow this motherfucker down. We got pulled over like 4 times. Like, I'm like, what the like, I'm not even supposed to be hanging with you and you getting us pulled over, like, by the laws? Like, what the fuck? And then, I remember the first time me and him messed around, why the next day, we getting all that shit together to head out or for the preparing for the next day or whatever. And I'm in a restaurant and I hear pow. this this motherfucker gun done went off in my goddamn house, but it hit like the bottom of the wall going out, so it didn't like touch nothing on the inside. Couldn't nobody see nothing. Da 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 da. And I didn't jump or nothing. I'm like, I am entirely too comfortable with this destruction. Like, I'm just like, with him, can't nobody touch me type shit. And he was the one that was fucking everything up because he has the energy of a destroyer. And that was the energy that he didn't try to present that to me. Like, he tried to do better about his life, but I could always see where he was bitter. Like, you are a god of destruction. You are a master of destruction. Like, nigga, you got 7 children, like 5 baby mamas. I don't know what I was thinking. It was just like, you know, I I thought that's something I was supposed to compromise or something, da 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 da. But it was like with the other guy, he ain't had no kids. You know, he was an alcoholic. He claimed to be a workaholic, but my problem with him was he always wanted to be with his homeboys, and I'm like, I could hang with you and your homeboys. Like, why you leaving me out? And then he would he would on the off days he didn't want to hang out with me because he wanted to go get drunk with his friends. So you giving this man opportunities time to come hang out with me, to for me to want and need his presence and need whatever he has to offer. Like, you was offering me that. And then I just think about how Goku used to disappear from Chi Chi all these times, and she'll be still so in love with her man, so confident about her man. Like, that's how I was about him. But I always felt in my mind that I had to protect him. I felt like I was trying to protect him from him. Like, even if I felt like somebody, some dude or something would get an attitude with him, like, I would feel like I would step in and protect my man. Like, I don't play about him. Like, I did not play about that man. So whenever I like flipped the script and started talking to the other guy, it was because I was tired of like being that. Like, why am I trying to protect you? You ain't providing me with no comfort, no protection. You just giving me sex and alcohol. And I'm sitting here in la la land, so delusional. I've been trying to get with you for 2 years, and this is what you have to offer. And then, like, after he finally decided to make it official, he he only did it because he didn't want me with the other guy. And I tried to be loyal and I tried to be loving and this, that, and the 10. But he still wanted to always be with his homeboys, always wanted to be drunk. I'm like, damn, the other guy, he gave me entirely too much time. Like, this nigga was going to work with me. Mr. Beeruz, he was going to work with me. Like, I would sneak that nigga in my car. It would be. I used to do security overnight jobs. Like, if he wasn't on the phone, then he was at the job with me. Like, how do I have time to do all this if you're supposed to be confidently my man? And I'm sitting here, I'm begging for your attention that I shouldn't have to beg for. I'm doing all this. I'm being as sexy as I can for you. Like, I'm like, damn. I'm throwing you lustful energy. I'm throwing you loving energy, and I'm just like, what? Like, I'm fighting a pointless fight. Like, you don't want to be with me. Like, you don't know what you want to be with. You just don't want nobody else to have me. And I had to really sit with that because I was just like, out of him and the other guy, I really thought that he was the Goku. I thought, like, because, he was in school, he was working, he was attempting to get his shit together after he done fell off. I'm like, Goku done died by 3 times and came back. So it's just, ain't nothing wrong with it if you getting your shit back. But it was just like he was self-sabotaging. Like, he really didn't have a end direction for his success. Like, he was just gonna do shit till shit is done. And I didn't even know what the fuck that meant. Like, but I'm observing it and I'm just like, you not even attempting to make room for me. But yet and then you try to treat me like I'm an inconvenience. And then whenever we did like stop, whenever I realized that I didn't want to be in that relationship or nothing, and by this time my money getting funny, I'm going through all these awakenings, I'm dropping everything, I'm releasing everything, I'm feeling like God is telling me that this ain't good for me, so we gotta go. So that's how that was flowing out in this down to 10. And I tried with him, but it was like, I'm only with you at this point because my people know about you. It's nice for us to have this childlike energy and this and that. But at what point do we grow up? At what point do we start conducting ourselves as husband and wife, like people that won't get married? Like, then I knew that he wasn't the one for me whenever we were supposed to go to his friend's wedding, and we waited there for hours for the wedding to start, and he was only gonna be there for a few hours. I was cute too. I was ready to go in that wedding to be his woman, be on his shoulder, be the woman he presents to his friends as that one. And I was just prepared, like, and then like I was can the wedding didn't start till probably about 3 or 4 hours after it was supposed to start. But because he had took off a partial day of work, that he had to leave at a certain time anyway, so we wasn't gonna stay the whole wedding. But soon after we left, that's whenever everything had happened for the wedding. And I told him, I was like, that's a sign, and I need to take it. And I apologize if it hurts your feelings, if me and you don't end up together, but I am grateful for the experience you brought into my life. Like, because he was really giving me like he was Goku, like he was really going to continue to progress and this and that. But no, he stopped like Vegeta. And I ain't saying nothing wrong with Vegeta. But I also broke down Vegeta and Goku's energies and stuff. And Vegeta is more of a vengeance type guy versus Goku being, prideful. He's ready to always go to the next level. And it's not off of him feeling like he the shit. Like he knows he the shit. Like he don't feel like he better than anybody. He just like, yeah, I'ma try. I'ma do what the fuck I need to do. I'ma do what the fuck I wanna do to get stronger for myself. Like that's how Goku. And then like, yes, it's times where he had to protect people, but Goku was fighting out of joy, out of the fact that he was getting stronger, wiser. Like he enjoyed that, and that's my personality. I'm a Goku. Yep, yep. And I was just been thinking about that because I was really like I was helping on that beeruz energy. Like I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the protection I felt. I felt like I ain't had to do nothing. Like I could just back up, let somebody else run the show, and I was okay with it. But you, he wasn't doing shit. He wasn't doing shit, but ruining shit. And then he was trying to talk me into leaving my man to be with him. So you could think that I'm the type of person that'll do stuff like that. No, I know how karma work. I'm not gonna have myself in that kind of paranoia energy, and like no, like I can't. I won't be able to get anywhere. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna get back to this anime because I'm liking this one. It's called Toriko. Yeah, I like anime. I love anime.